Aw, it's like when mom's at.
Boop. Hey guys, it's Hang with Nathan, and this is
Delilah Day.
Delilah Day.
Hi.
Delilah, what are we making for you today?
Ooh, fancy French toast something.
We hope. So, for all the people who don't know you, what do you do?
I shoot porn.
Oh!
Oops.
Yeah, right? Big shockers. How are you liking it?
I am loving it. I did not know a lot about my sexuality or sex or porn before joining. I just kind of took a leap of faith as it fell into my lap, and I was like, well, money seems good and I want to be comfortable with my body. And I kept my day job like for the first year and a half too.
What was that?
IT. But before that I was like a vet assistant and I really liked that job. It just couldn't pay me enough to support myself. But my boss was cool. Oh, I went to nursing school for a while.
Did you?
Yeah.
How was that?
I feel like my heart wasn't in it and I couldn't really fully be myself because like you can't do your nails. You can't, in my program you couldn't even have them like grow past your fingertips. Like you can't have unnatural hair colors. You can't have piercings in your face, so I had to put a spacer in for my nose piercing.
Really?
Yeah. I couldn't get like these yet. I had to wait.
So, do you not masturbate that much anymore?
I feel like I don't need to anymore. I mean, obviously I still do, but like it's not that same like I'm 15 in my room and bored.
Gotcha. Were you a religious person?
I grew up in a super religious family and household, and like I was kind of pretty sure, like when I was 4, I tried to ask a super religious person. I was like, why aren't there dinosaurs in the Bible? And the person was just like so determined to have religion be right that they were like, oh, well, if it's not in the Bible, they must not have existed.
Yeah.
Like, obviously you can
to
explain
that
it
level.
away better, but like just that immediate like panic response of just like, oh, well, it's not real. Dude, there's a museum with fossils in it down the street. Like, dinosaurs
Fake
are
news.
real. Yeah, you gather a bunch of 4-year-olds together and say, hey, if you don't believe this, you're gonna burn in a terrible place called hell, and this, that. It just feels,
Feels wrong?
yeah, it feels wrong.
Wait, did you ever say daddy on a thing that wasn't a daddy scene?
Probably.
I love hearing this story because it would be like, a girl comes in, it's like an uncle or step bro or something like that, and the girl's just like, they're like, don't say daddy, don't say daddy. She's like, yeah, of course not. Oh, fuck yeah, daddy.
There's definitely been shoots where it's like, don't say step.
Yeah.
But I still say it because.
Force of habit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right rolling off the tongue to leave out the step.
Really?
But hey, y'all want it, you filthy animals.
A lot of people out there want to know something. Is their dick big enough? Now I can give you my answer.
Probably.
What? It's probably my dick's big enough?
That's my answer. What's yours?
Maybe.
We're both like gray area.
No, my answer
Outliers.
is from everybody I've ever fucked. Does size matter? Not nearly as much as personality. But then again, if your dick is so small, and I'm talking about like it's a clit, micro penis, you may have a harder time. But also, at the same time, if you're dope and you have a really good tongue, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what your end goal is. If you're trying to tickle your cervix or something, yeah, dick size matters. If you're just trying to come, get creative.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, personality, confidence. There's that saying, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. You can hit spots. They're not all way up there.
If you were like just like meeting a guy on the street, whatever, you wanted to bang, what is your size that you kind of look for?
I can't say I've ever like had that thought off the bat. I don't know. It's for me. It's always like when it's about to be that moment, or when I start thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I hope we vibe.
Yeah.
Too. It's also not like they have to be at least 6 inches, or I'm just like simply not gonna feel anything. You know, I don't know. I don't think it's ever been a problem, but to be fair, most of the people I've fucked are porn stars, so it's gotta be at least big enough to do a little something something.
Yeah.
Aw, it's like when moms
Boop.
It's like it's like when moms are like cutting little pieces of stuff for their kids. Like, don't choke.
That was a good one.
And so you found out at an early age that you were bi, right?
Yeah, it was just kind of always something in the back of my head. Just like I'm attracted to both. Crush on Shigo from Kim Possible, all those, like the typical bi crush characters.
Okay, so there's something about your age group
Yeah.
that I didn't know about. Where it's Kim Possible, there's a cartoon character named Shigo. Bitches loved Shigo. I think that particular character.
Big titty goth girl.
Yeah. I didn't know who it was until I did a
Badass.
VR scene where Alex Cole played her. Which
Great fit.
I find a lot of women watch crime stuff, and
My
I
mom
think
fell asleep with the Snapple channel on the TV,
Snapple
and that was
channel?
back when it was like called Snapple or something. They started showing like those 48-hour features. I like seeing a happy ending when it works out.
like when the
But
woman,
like, if
when
something
someone
is too
dies?
wholesome, it feels staged and not real. And I know that most of what I watch is also staged and not real. But
Do you think people know that about porn?
I hope so.
Hey guys,
I hope-
if you did really thought we were all brothers and sisters, you're wrong.
I have news for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you guys. You tell them some weird stuff fans have done, sent you, asked you to do, stuff like that.
I always think it's really weird and ridiculous, like when I get like the travel to me, date me, marry me requests, because it's like, I don't know, you don't know me, like, you just, also, if you do know me, you know that that's not what I am about, and I think that the logic behind like sending dick pics and being like, oh, I know you want this, like I know you want me, is a little funny because you know me by seeing me get plenty.
Mm-hmm. You know you want this big cock.
It's like, I just had one an hour ago. I mean, the most common is just like, oh, can I have the porn star experience, baby, you know?
What, them not enjoying sex?
Oh no.
I'm saying they want the porn star experience, which is I'm gonna come set up a camera. I'm gonna tell them they have to come at this point. They have to do their job right. They gotta open up the camera, and if they don't, I'm gonna start screaming. I'm like, "What the fuck is your first day?" I'm giving them the porn star
I need
experience.
5 minutes of doggy, cowgirl,
Yeah.
reverse cowgirl. I need you to give me a faster and a slower in these positions.
Yeah.
And then I need you jerk to pop in 30 seconds.
And not only that,
And just see what they do.
but sometimes they'll give us. I want two different versions. The stoked version, like you're there. Oh my god, I can't wait to fuck you. This is gonna be a good day. Or like
Yeah.
we're friends, and the other day is like, and you walk away from them.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah, I've had both of them. So.
Yeah, no, our first shoot, I remember, like, you were like, oh, sweet, you're hot.
Yeah.
And I was
"Yeah."
like, oh, you're funny. Cool. I don't know. I think the best thing about porn is it at least encourages people to look into sex in whatever way it is. Like, get that sexual education, figure yourself out, find out what works, what doesn't. Embrace who you are and what you feel, because I promise you that there is another person out there with the same type of freak brain.
Let's cut these bitches open.
Holy shit. I don't want to eat anything else at 3 a.m. ever again. Breakfast food.
No, not at all breakfast
And you.
food. No, that's not breakfast food. That is
Sure
a
it is.
heart attack. That is so fucking good. Tell everyone where they can find you. All places.
Twitter is Delilah X Day. Instagram is official Delilah Day. TikTok, I don't post anything yet, but I scroll and you can follow me and see when I start posting, is also Delilah X Day.
Guys, this is another episode of Hanging with Nathan. Trying to make food, kind of doing it, kind of failing. And we'll come in next week with another thing of let's see if it works.
Sounds good.
Bye. Say bye.
Bye. Thanks for having
I'm
me.
gonna go have a
Thanks for feeding me. This is dope.
No problem. I'm going to have a sugar coma. Bye.